haven't tuned mine in forever.
You want my tuner?
I don't know the last time I tuned it because it just always sounds good.
Good.
I might need to get a new tuner today too because there's a little piece on the back of mine that broke.
Sure. You want to do it without your capo though, probably. Yeah, we played Saturday night and that was fun.
How was that?
It's always fun. The other guitar player, he's, with the exception of my wife, he's probably my best friend. So yeah, we've been playing together. We're going on 13 years. So, and then we have a bass player that plays with us too. It's a good time.
So with this one, how do I know if it's like?
So there should be, like, if you see, so that's in tune because there's a blue bar above and below the E.
Okay, that means it's tuned.
Yep, that means it's tuned.
Okay, that's good.
And then you should, if you've got, if it's underneath, if the lines are underneath, it means it's flat. It needs to come up.
Okay.
Is that doing it?
Yeah. Okay, that was a little out of tune. Yeah, I like this one. Maybe, oh, wait, this is D. There we go, G. Ooh, that was a little high. On the high end of B.
Is it?
G. How long is it showing up as G now?
You played the third string.
Oh.
Come down one string. There you go.
B is still.
That sounds like it's under.
Yeah, it's under. There we go. B's a little bit under. There we go.
Sounds better.
Thank you.
You got it.
And I brought all my stuff.
Nice.
Wait, maybe I didn't. Got my notes. And then like the song, it might be time for the song.
Good.
Sometimes I look down and it looks as if like some of the strings are, but they're not. Yeah, I gotta practice a little.
That's okay.
More on this one.
So when you're working your way this direction, probably going to have to work to make sure that you're extending your pinky up so it comes closer to the fret. Which usually for me, I mean, you've got long fingers, so maybe you don't have to, but I've got to move my wrist a little bit so that my pinky ends up not here, but up here when I'm working my way up that way. Or that's better. It's harder to go in this direction too, I think.
No, it's definitely harder going back. When it's making that barely sound,
right?
Is that being like my fingers?
I think you've tried to move ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice. Good. And if continue to work on that and listen for good notes. Doesn't have to go fast yet. Let it get good clean notes, and then we can speed up.
That's where I've been practicing.
That's good. We'll keep working on it. That's all right. That's good. And how about your chords? Can I hear those, please? So E minor. Good.
Oh, wait.
That's okay. You had E minor and then E. There you go. And then A minor. And then don't forget A, the last one on top.
Oh yeah, the 3.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
C.
C's going to start here with your third. Yeah, there you go. Good. And 5 strings. Good.
This is the one where you got to get that.
That's coming. Yeah. Try to miss these 2 big strings. That's it.
This is a note I need to practice.
This is maybe the hardest one.
The
So,
F note.
Yeah. So you want this finger to be kind of right up against these frets like that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Oh, yes, like that. And then the others. Yeah, that's better. That's cleaner. That's it. That's all of them. Nice. So if this finger is this, you can shift your finger back a little bit this way too, like that. Nice. You can hear, I know you hear it when it makes that. Good. And the same thing was true when you were learning how to play G. Once you learn to hear that, you knew you had it down.
Yeah.
And you will. So now we're on the 3rd line on the B minor alternate.
On the 4.
Yep. Good, and it's 4 strings also.
Oh, wait, here.
Good.
And then this one.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, just take that note off, right?
Yeah. So you're gonna, this finger can come this direction a little bit because it doesn't matter if it touches the big string because you're not playing the big string. That way it gives yourself a little bit extra space for that string to ring out. That's the note. There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
So first finger, first string, first fret.
Yeah, first finger, first string.
Your middle finger on the third string at the second fret. There. And then your ring finger on the second string at the third fret. Good. And it's 4 strings. Yeah.
And then the G, well, the C.
C over G, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the 2 new ones.
2 new ones
Yeah.
that, couldn't figure that out.
So it's these 2, your pinky and ring finger up here at the 3rd fret on the 5th and 4th string. So up one fret from there, up to where the dot is. Yep. And then the first finger covers the 1st fret. Try one more time. Not bad.
Is it when you bar this one?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like that. And that's why you want your pinky and ring finger, so you.
Oh, right here. Huh?
Yeah. And try to hook them so you're on your finger like that, on your fingertips. Good. Not bad. You work on getting these fingers as close to the fret, and then get this finger to lay kind of right almost on top of the fret. And scoot those up more that way. Yep. And your pinky down on the next string right next to it. So these 2 fingers are basically making what would be an E minor shape, but you're coming up a fret, and your first finger there. And for me, that's better. Your thumb, see if you can get it kind of in the middle of the back of the neck, and then you've got a little more leverage. You can pinch a little with your thumb against your finger like that. There you go. There you go. That's it. Yeah, that's what you're listening for. And the next chord, just add your middle finger to the 3rd string. There. That sounds good. It sounds better than the F minor.
Yeah.
The trouble is that these fingers want to lay down.
Yeah.
So keeping them up tall, that's why I use my thumb to push against, so I've kind of got a little bit of leverage there. And one of the things you can look at too is that try not to let your finger get too crooked, try to get it parallel to the fret. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to navigate.
So try not to use your middle finger there, because it'll kill you. And it's easier to get your pinky and ring finger to lay up lay up hooked like that, arched. Yeah. Okay. That's better. We'll just practice it.
Oof, yeah. I definitely gotta practice those more.
Sure, that's all right.
The F's and the.
So it's F minor and F.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other F.
And the other F,
Yeah.
literally the
Yeah.
F's.
They're challenged, especially that one. I think these are going to come to you easier. It's just a matter of once you figure out kind of how to get your hand manipulated, then it's going to be the same all the time. Because I think the bar chords, you've got nice big fingers and long fingers. You should be able to, at some point you'll be able to tell your fingers where to go and they'll listen. That takes a minute for.
Yeah, I gotta definitely. That's gonna be on the list this week.
Let me hear a little bit of your song, and then I want to get you something new today.
Cute. Okay, go back. I like playing with this. This is good.
Yeah.
I've gotten so used to playing with it. How was the gig on Saturday?
It was fun. We had a ball. What he was doing, we were well received, so he was like that too. You got it. You hear what you. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And then just rest on that. 'Cause you got it. There you go. That's it. That's what you're looking for. Nice. That's exactly what you want. You hear it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear it in your head, right?
I hear it, yeah.
That's awesome. You watch any NASCAR?
I don't.
I wouldn't blame you if you did. It's hard to watch right now, but Stapleton had a car. He helped sponsor a car this last race, so that was interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, a lot of different like entertainers are diving into different like sports, and it's really cool. Like fishing.
Michael Jordan's got 3 cars.
Really?
Yeah, he and a guy named Denny Hamlin, they've got a team that's got 3 cars.
Oh, wow.
3-car team.
That's cool.
Pitbull was on.
Pitbull's on one too?
He quit this week. He's been with them a year and a half, or almost 2 years. And this week something must have happened because he announced he was no longer with it was Trackhouse Racing, but he's not with them anymore.
Wow.
It is a sport that's garnering some new appeal.
Yeah, like from all different like walks. It's crazy. It's cool though.
Yeah. Let me hear your chords in this song, please. Is out to the 5th string. There you go. Yeah. Nice.
I had it better earlier yesterday.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you have in mind for something new?
That "Wish You Were Here" song. I was like, that song is
Let's do that.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it is. And you're going to get to use some of the skills you already have.
Like the hammer-ons and
and the chord shapes.
oh, perfect.
Let me find it for us.
Which one was it? Is it?
Da 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 da. So da da da. So slide up, back down, and then open, and then da, da, there.
Yeah, getting them lessons. Practice S, yo. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Just take those up and just play it like this. Here we go.
Start with that.
Ooh.
All right. So we're going to start off kind of in that G shape, this shape. And so this is 5th string. And then showing this. So there should be a 3 here. 3.
So question, like I was trying to look at this yesterday online, and
yeah,
how does it? So it starts from the bottom to the top.
Yeah, so this is the big string down here.
Mm-hmm.
So this should go 3, O, and hammer onto 2, and then open 2, and then so that's O, 2, O. So this is just G.
Mm. Okay, so all of these combinations are just G.
That's just G. This is so they're showing this. They're showing 2nd fret, 2nd fret. So here's G. So it starts off starts off 2 2 open 3 3, which we haven't really done this chord before, but it's almost like if you take your G chord and you move your middle finger back here to that string at the 2nd fret, because you're going to be 2 2, yeah, and then 3 3 on the outside. That's it. And then we're going to go on the 4th string.
Oh, one that's not even this one.
On the that
one.
one. But that string, and then you're gonna here, and you're going out to the 1st string. Sorry, 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string. So 2 O 2. So and then play the 3rd string, open, back to. That's it. Da da da. And then open on that same string. Lift your finger. Good, and then play G.
Oh, is that the beginning part?
Yeah.
So the hammer on, so it's 3.
Yep, 3. So you want to start here at the very beginning.
Okay.
You start with your 3rd fret on the big string.
3rd fret, big string.
Yep. And then open and hammer onto 2 on the next string. Use your index finger because you're going to play G a bunch anyway. So
yeah, so
yeah, and you can hammer that out. Nice, and then open on the 4th string. And then open, good, and then we're going to do this chord. That's 2 and 2. And then on the outside, 3 and 3. That's it. Good. And then 4th string on 2. Open on the 3rd string. Back to 2 on the 4th string. And you can kind of leave this finger down if you wanted to, because it's going to go 2, 2. Good, and then let that go on the 4th string. Good, and then we'll play G. And so we're right to there.
Oh wow.
And then play the 3rd string, the 3rd fret on the big string again. Hammer on here. Good, open on the 4th string. Good, and then 2nd fret on the same string. On the 4th string, come down 1.
Oh, right here.
Yes, and then we're playing that 2, 2, 3, 3. And then your middle finger, or play that 4th string open, or 2nd fret. And yeah, that's it. And then open on the 3rd, back to 4th string, and then let go. That's it. So that's 2 0 2 0. So there you go. 2. Open on the next string, back, and then open on the same string. Yeah. That's it. Dun, 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 dun. Good, and then G. And does that same kind of thing again. So 3, open, hammer on to.
My finger keeps hitting it.
We can play the big string first. 3.
Oh.
Like you're playing a G chord. So you And then 5th string, the next string, you can move this hand out of the way. You're going to hammer onto the fret. Yep. And then open on the 3rd string. Sorry, 4th string. And then. So 3 on the big string. And then 0-2 on the 5th string with your 1st finger. Good. Open on the 4th string. Good. And then 2nd fret on the 4th string. There you go. And then that's this chord. So if you make a G chord like this, yeah, then you're going to do that. Yeah. Here, 4th string, 2nd fret. Good, that's it. Open. 5th string, 2. Yep. O. And now play a D. The triangle one, this one.
Triangle, yeah.
But you're going to put your pinky down on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. So yeah, this is called D sus4. That's that. And then 5th string, 0-2. Yep. Open on the 4th string. 2 on the 4th string. And then we've got that chord. This G chord. That one. Good. 2nd fret, 2nd or 4th string. So 2 and then 0. So 2-0 on the 4th string and then 2-0 on the 5th string. D chord again, this triangle chord, but you're going to add your pinky on the first string at the 3rd fret. And then 5th string, O to O.
5th string.
Yeah. And then G. Yeah, regular G. So your middle finger on the big string at the 3rd fret. Slide this finger up a little bit. There you go. That's the whole intro. That's all of this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just did it.
Yeah, that's hard.
There's a lot to it, but it repeats itself a fair amount. So I think it'll come to you. But I'd, gosh, if I could get this first line done. So that's the whole intro. That's all of this. But a bunch of it repeats. So I think if you kind of get those sections down, I do it one section at a time, and just if you can get this first part done to here, and then get this part done, and then this repeats that. Mm-hmm. So
question, this, are these in notes?
So that's a 3rd fret and a 3rd fret. That's 3 on the little string, 3 on the 2nd string, open on the D, on the G string, on the 3rd string. Yeah. And then 2nd fret on the D and 2nd fret on the A.
Okay, so you're playing that 3 times.
Well, it looks like 3 times and then 2 more. Okay. That's what whoever wrote this thinks it sounds like. Okay. You kind of listen to it and figure out what makes the most sense for you. Okay. So I don't know if it matters when I play this. When I play this note right here, that 2 that says right there. Mm-hmm. I don't play that at all. I only play the top 4 strings. Okay. So after I've gone, this finger's set. I don't have to move it. I'm just going to add my pinky and ring finger. So like I said, I don't play that note at all. Okay. It may be there. I mean, it might exist, but I don't play it.
I mean, it sounds good without it.
I think it sounds exactly. I think it sounds fine, unless somebody was just like an avid guitar player that knew exactly what David Gilmour played. Nobody's ever going to go, oh, you didn't play that 2nd string. So if you think that sounds okay like that,
yeah, it does.
It makes this way easier, because if you don't do this, then after you've gone dun, and then 2 on the 4th string, and then open on the 4th string, on the 4th, the D. Good, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string with your first finger, with your index finger. Good. And then put your pinky and ring finger down like you're playing a G chord, and play those 4 strings. And skip the big.
I gotta put the middle finger down?
Nope, don't need it, because you're not playing these bottom 2 strings. Oh. You're only playing. Put your 2nd finger on the 4th fret, your index finger, and just play that, just those 4 strings. Yeah, and then your finger's already, it's already down. So when it comes time to play this again,
so that
you don't have, yep. So 4th string 2, open on the 3rd string, on the 3rd, on the next, and back to that 4th string. So to start on the D, D, G, back to D, and then play that D open. Oh. Good, and then you're gonna play G. Oh, and your pinky and ring finger can kind of stay there all the time. You don't really have to move them at all. Oh. They become kind of your anchor. Okay. Because if you look, these 2 fingers are playing those 3 things the whole time through. They don't ever change in the intro. Gilmour plays the whole song with his pinky, or the whole intro with his pinky and ring finger down on the 3rd fret of the first and 2nd string. Okay. So it's all, I mean, if you know that, then it's just a matter of getting the other, the other strings move, exactly. Yeah. 4th string.
Oh, here we go.
Good. 2nd fret.
Oh.
You almost had it. You got the first da da da, 4th string, and then 2nd fret 4th string. 4th string.
Oh.
And put your pinky ring finger down like you're playing G. You're gonna play 4 strings. You're gonna skip these two bottom strings.
Okay, so let's do it.
Open on the 4th string. You got it. 3, O2. Open, 2. Same string.
Oh, the same string I
Yeah.
just hit, but with 2 on it.
Yep. Perfect. That's this. Da 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 da. That's what you're playing, and then you're playing this little
The little G.
yes. But you're gonna keep this first finger on the 2nd fret, and you don't need your middle finger at all.
This one right here.
On the 4th string.
Oh, right here.
There you go. That's this. That's second fret, 4th string, open 3rd string, and then 3rd fret on the 2nd string and 3rd fret on the 1st string. And this finger, you just played it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to move it. Then it kind of anchors this chord.
Okay.
This will come. And I love that you're on. Once you have the intro down, here's the songs. Or here's the chords.
The chords are so easy.
It's C add 9. In this song, we're never gonna play C. It's gonna be C add 9 every time you see C.
Okay.
And then we'll work all this out.
We got D.
D over F sharp, which we haven't learned yet, but if you make your D chord your triangle chord, like that, wrap your thumb around the big string at the 2nd fret. Now play all 6 strings. That's D over F sharp. Because here's D, 4 strings, and then when it says over F sharp, it means it wants to hear F sharp as the bass note, as the low note, which is right there. It does sound good. So that when the words start, he sings so you can tell. Anyway, this chord really sounds nice with that.
Yeah,
with that.
for real.
Yeah.
Love that.
We're well on our way. You're
Yes,
doing
sir.
great. You've got a new song to start,
And I got F notes to practice.
oh my gosh! And you will. And one day, like I said, one day you'll play it, and you're like, "Hey, it didn't suck this time. It sounded good."
Right.
And honestly, you're already a step up. The cool thing is, when I watch you, when I sit across from you, sometimes it sounds just like you want it to.
Yeah.
So it's not hopeless for you. I mean, you can hear it. You can go, oh, that's what it's supposed to sound like. And if I make a sound that doesn't sound like that, I can move my fingers.
Yeah.
So you've done it. You've made them all sound good. Now it's trying to make them sound that way consistently.
Consistently. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah. But the fact that you can do it at all, I mean, we're 4 or 5 lessons in. I mean, we're making good progress.
We're making some way.
Yeah,
making
exactly.
some way, man.
Good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Are you traveling this week?
Yeah, I'll be out of town until Sunday, and then next week, so we'll probably have to catch back up beginning or end of the month.
It's fine. Just give me a text. Let me know what makes sense. If I can, I need to collect for the next set of lessons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that all right?
Collect and also